totally ready.
I'm convinced. All right,
I
so go for it. Let's recap last
uh,
episode.
all right. So, after our shopping spree earlier in the day, we went to go speak to the town master and Sildor to get our money. There, Sildor very graciously gave us our money for giving him transport back to Phandelver, whatever the name is. And we spoke to the town master, and it turns out he is just as big a tool as everyone said. After that very unproductive raw powwow with the town master, we went to go speak to the remaining townspeople we had yet to speak to. We went first to a small farm across town with the Ardleafs, the R something, where we found a very kind female halfling and her child. She invited us into her home after Ahlen spoke to her, and we discovered there in our talks that her child found a secret tunnel to the mansion the Red Rags were staying in. After finding out that information, we decided to go visit the old adventurer across the other side of town, who gave us a general overview of the Red Rags and their ways in town, including their patrol. We retreated back to our tavern where we discussed and argued our plans of attack on the Red Rags, and even if we were going to attack them, or first deal with the orcs. In the middle of our discussion, some Red Rags came into the tavern and tried to shake down poor Toblerone. With little patience, we attacked them and killed all but one. Duradin carried the bodies into the forest, and while Archon and I began to interrogate the second Red Rag, after the first gave us more or less usable information, though once Duradin returned, he gave our friend a great explanation of his religion. Then we decided to ambush the sleeping giant, where we took one more survivor. Oh, that should have gone before that point. You know, whatever. Just proofreading as we go. Then we ambushed the sleeping giant, where we took one survivor to interrogate, where we gained way more information, including a map he so graciously drew us. And we gave ourselves a little more time to organize and ready our plan of attack on the mansion. And now that's where we find ourselves, with information and now trying to figure out how to use it.
Perfect.
There.
Thank you. All right, so everybody should see a new handout, which is the hand-drawn map of the manor from the captured red brand. It's a work of art.
Did you draw it with one hand?
He drew it with one hand.
Character?
Well, I actually drew it with my tablet, but it might as well have been one-handed. Alright, so he's marked off in the top left, which is a K, which is the kitchen. BR is a break room. He can't really spell very good, so he's got a barrack below that. He's got a chasm with an eyeball. And I think the rest of it... The cyst is a cistern. It's just a little pool of water. And so what he does is he tries to explain that the entrance where you see house on the right, it's kind of like when you come through that entrance, there's steps down to the left and the right, and then they curl around to another couple of steps down, and there's a kind of an underpass that goes underneath the upper on the top there. Hard to explain. But on the north, I guess the north of where the cistern, where the dotted line is, basically that's an underpass into a hallway.
Okay. Is that thing where he wrote chasm, is that some sort of barrel, or is it an eye?
It's an eyeball.
indicating the
I would
eye
assume
monster?
it's the eye for the eyeball monster.
Yeah.
That's why I assumed, but honestly, it could have been anything.
Yeah, it's an eyeball. All right. So everybody is in the inn. Last we had everybody, I think, was upstairs in one of the bedrooms. Actually, I'm sorry, they were split. There were a couple of folks in the room with the captured guy that drew the map, and there was a couple in the other room with the other captured guy. So what would you guys like to do?
Has the guy been converted to, the dwarven religion yet?
Roll for conversion.
I don't believe he has.
Then we will continue to read.
He will
I
roll
will
a
read until he
persuasion.
converts or swallows his tongue.
Roll a persuasion check. He says, please stop, please, I'll do whatever you want.
I believe he is gagged.
Tug the gag out to let him say it.
He says, please stop, I'll do whatever you want.
Oh, we were just getting to the good parts. You sure you don't want me to continue?
I would love to get to them on my own time.
Well, I'll make sure you have a copy before you leave here. I expect that you'll go forward and live your life as an upright, honest man from now on.
He looks relieved and nods emphatically.
Good lad. Everyone can be redeemed with enough motivation. And he pats his hammer.
He just nods.
Well, then we will wait for the others to arrive. I'm not just going to cut him loose yet.
All right. So the other folks?
I'm done with him.
Okay.
Did anyone have any other questions for him?
The guy drawing? No, I think we tapped him out of
Yeah.
information.
We got way more than I expected.
Yeah. I like this guy. I vote we set him loose.
Ahlen supports that. There's a bit of a... We are in a bit of a pickle here, right? I think, if I recall, it's late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 a.m.
So it's 2 a.m, and so let's suppose we let these guys go. There's a chance they'll go running back and tell their friends about us, and even if they don't, half the town saw us kill a bunch of them. So, like, if any red brand comes along asking questions, they're very likely to find out, we're responsible. But I want to sleep before we go attack them.
I mean, you're an elf, aren't you? Or are you human?
I'm human.
So we take turns sleeping and set up a watch.
Yeah.
What about camping outside of town?
Well, I mean, at least in here, we can kind of funnel them into choke points. Unless they decide to burn us out, which let's hope they don't think of that.
They won't know, though. That's the entire reason we went to go attack the sleeping giant. We caught them during a change in patrol.
We would just
Alright.
have to leave out before dawn, because that's when more would come from the manor.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean that's assuming that whatever patrol, like, so these guys came out there, they were shaking people down, and they didn't return to wherever they were supposed to be. So assuming that doesn't raise any alarm, then we'd be fine.
I would assume it would.
I would assume
Yeah.
so
It was,
too.
Yeah,
it
my
was
vote is to
after
attack.
dusk.
So, what'd you
Attack
say,
right now.
Archon?
So my vote is to attack.
Right now at 2 a.m?
Yeah.
Alan's sleepy. He can't.
Yeah, I think we're running low on spells as well. We're going to need a full arsenal if we're going to invade this place.
Yeah, I am hurt.
Yeah, I would
Me
think
first.
if we're going to make a full rest, it would probably be safer to do it outside of town instead of them. Well, yeah, I guess taking shifts won't be
Yeah.
a bad idea,
Well-
but
We also
there's
put
a possibility of having
we also
a-
put anybody else at the inn at risk if we bring battle here.
Yeah,
Also a good point.
well, that's a
Well,
trade-off.
maybe they should be helping us. We're trying to save their town.
At this time of night, there's the only people that are in the inn are Toblin and his wife. And
Well, we
you.
at least let them know if there's any trouble to get the
And-
hell out.
You need 8 hours if you're going to do the long rest, and I think it's generous if you think Colonel's going to let us go 8 hours. So what's probably going to happen is we're going to go a few hours, then they're going to come find us, and you're not going to get your rest, and we're not going to be able to pick the battle spot.
Yeah. So I vote camp
But-
outside of town.
That would allow them to bring massive numbers on us without us being able to control how many
Assuming-
numbers are attacking us at once.
That assumes they know where we're camping.
Yeah,
Which
they
they
would,
won't.
yeah.
I mean, where do you propose camping then?
What about the temple? You think we could stay there? I mean, they're not likely to attack a temple, are they?
They're, they're kind of bastards, so I think it's very likely they won't give a shit what building we stay in.
So I say we let these guys go, pick a random direction, preferably westish, and find a quiet place to camp. Otherwise, I'll do whatever.
Well, I don't think we should let them go until the red brands are destroyed in this town, and then they get to go.
Oh, the guy's trapped. Yeah, I agree. I wasn't planning on letting them go now.
Where do you want to keep them?
They could stay there.
I don't think it would be wise to just let them sit there unsupervised.
Well, we don't exactly have a jail cell we can go in, do we?
We can let the innkeeper watch them. I mean, they were shaking him down. They'll be tied up.
Well, there's not much of a difference between letting them go and leaving them here because, I mean, we could kind of assume that the red brands will show up at some point and find them here while we're
Yep.
away.
What if we set up an ambush for the red brands? If we think they're going to come here anyways, and we have a couple people on watch, and if they come during some time during the rest, we just ambush them and kill more of them.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I'd be down for that.
How are we going to ambush them?
Well, we have, let's see, who here casts spells?
Your two wizards cast spells.
I do.
Okay,
Warlock.
how many of you have burned spell slots you need to recover?
I didn't burn any. I just used cantrips, so I'm full power.
Let me check. I think
I think you used magic missile. Did you
yeah, I
use
only have
anything
one
else?
left. I only have one left.
Yeah, I'm down to one first level spell myself, so.
I could use a rest too.
We hit that place where your cleric and one of your mages down to one first level each. That's not going to be a good time.
Okay, but that doesn't answer my question. How are we going to ambush
Set up a
them?
watch, and when they show up, you wake people up, and then we get them into the main room, and then come pouring out.
I wouldn't constitute that as an ambush, but
It's pretty ambushy. Yeah.
It's a less than ideal ambush. I mean, people will have to wake up, and people might not have spells yet.
Well, I mean,
And if you
ambush is
fight,
more
then
of
it
like a
sets your
trap.
8-hour time over.
Yeah.
So-
realistically, I can fight even if I don't have spells. I'm basically at this point, I can still swing my hammer, I can use my shield, etc., etc. But the mage we really want our mage to be like, if he can set this one out, so what? If as long as he gets his spells back, we're good.
They'll wake everyone up but the mages.
Sleep. I'll sleep through the battle.
And we only need like meditate. It's like half, right?
Yeah, you only need 4. If you're an elf, you only need 4 hours of sleep, anyways.
Yeah.
You don't even sleep. You just kind of meditate.
But you do still need the 8 hours for.
You need the long rest.
Yeah,
No,
spells.
yeah.
So is the debate between whether or not we sleep here and ambush anybody who shows up versus go camping? Are there any other ideas? All right. Should we vote or should we discuss it more?
Well, I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I don't think I would go camping. I want to be somewhere where there's walls or something to help keep me from being shot by a ton of arrows or whatever.
But that doesn't stop them from smoking us out.
Nope. No, it doesn't. If they come looking, they're going to probably find us. I don't think we're going to be able to hide from them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think while people are sleeping in the inns, one or a couple take watch outside of it.
How many do we expect to come attack us?
I have no idea.
Maybe none. Maybe 10.
Do you think they're just gonna fortify the whatchamacallit? The mansion?
Like I said, I'm fine either way. So if you're trying to make,
I don't know if we'll
case
be able to
for-
guess what they're going to do. It's going to be hard to. I mean, every plan we come up with, we're still not going to be sure.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a roll of the dice. at that point.
That's why I'm thinking the best plan is try to be where we're least likely to be found by them.
Yeah, and mine is to be in the best defensible position in case we're found. I want to plan for when we're found, not hope that we're not found.
You really think they could find us at some random location in the wilderness?
I have no idea what they can
We're
do.
assuming they're not already watching us.
I mean, they could track. They could have informants in the town. They could gather everybody in town, move them to the center, and just start killing people. We have no idea what they're capable of.
All right, so our favorite solution now is sleeping in this inn and having a couple people stand watch.
That's my suggestion.
If they're going to bring the fight to us, then we're going to have to fight, and we're not going to be able to avoid it. If they don't come, then you're going to get your 8 hours of sleep, and nothing's changed.
All right, let's do it.
I can take first watch.
All right, so you're sleeping in the inn?
Sounds like it, yeah.
All right. All right. So you wake up. It's around 10 a.m.
Yay.
Everybody's taking their long rest. I'm assuming it was the elves that took watch and just swapped out after 4 hours.
There is only one elf in the party.
There's only one elf in the party. Okay, so somebody who stood watch the whole time. Or did
Mikashi.
Oh, you did. Okay. All right. So you did not rest?
Nope.
All right. Okay. I believe that you might take. How does exhaustion work? Is that 1 point of exhaustion?
Let's find out.
Let's say it is. You know what? Let's say it's not, because I'm not sure. I don't know if it has to be 24 hours or what. So we'll hold that for now. We'll play as if you don't have it, and we'll figure it out at the end of the session if you do have it or not.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. I think if you do have exhaustion, it's only your movements halved. I think it's what it is. All right. So So everybody's awake. What are you doing?
Saying my morning prayers, getting ready, anointing my hammer, grabbing a beer.
Are you grabbing a beer in your room or downstairs?
Downstairs, of course.
All right. Is everybody else going down, or is everybody staying upstairs?
Yeah, I'll go down.
What are you doing with the two guys who had an uncomfortable sleep in their chairs?
I'll stay up and watch over them until we're ready to go fight.
All right. All right. So let me switch over. Been doing some work.
Hey, nice.
Hey, there we go. It's still not done, but it's close enough. Alright. So Archon is upstairs. I'll leave him up here. So arrange yourself however you're going to arrange yourself. And so everybody's downstairs in the inn. Pretend that Toblin is behind the bar.
All right. Well, I don't see any reason to waste time.
Or kind of Mikashi just laying out in the lawn.
Okay.
I'll move him around the table.
How did we decide we were going to approach this? We sort of got interrupted.
With the utmost brutality.
Yeah, it sounds like both entrances. There's an entrance that we haven't found, an entrance that's probably in the wreckage of that house up there, and both seem to go to basically the same place. So I don't see any reason to go searching for the other entrance unless you guys want to.
Well, one of them is the farm, isn't it? And the other one is from the house. So either we come in through the underpassage or come out straight into the chasm with whatever the fuck this eye monster is. Oh, by the way, Colonel, where are the wife and child being held hostage?
There's two cells in the upper right corner.
Yeah, they're in the cells.
They're in the cells? Okay. Awesome, thanks. So one's to the farm. I'm with whatever you guys decide. Farmer house.
Does anyone prefer the farm route?
I have no preference.
All right. So then I say we don't waste any time, because the farm route I assume is the one that we would have to search for out the back of the Elder Leaf farm. And the house one is probably we go to the house and poke around and there'll be an entrance nearby. So I say house.
There might be more potential running into traps in the house. That's just my guess.
I think we asked,
said
and there
weren't
was no
any
traps.
Yeah. There's only scouts patrolling outside near the house.
Yeah, I think that's the thing we have to do, is we have to stealth up, find their patrol, and ambush it, and then make for whatever entrance we're going to.
Cool.
All right, so
But-
which one are you doing?
I'm upstairs, so I'm telepathically telling you that.
Okay.
All right. So does the group have a decision?
The group seems mostly indifferent, and I have a slight preference for house. So I guess we'll go
All right.
the house route.
So Ahlen's taking a point.
No. He's learning his lesson actually on that front. He doesn't. He's not a fighter.
Sure he is. Sure
We should have the innkeeper watch the two guys.
Yeah.
Is he going to agree to that?
Is he cooperative? Does he think we're cool people still?
He's. Are you asking him or?
Yes.
All right, so he's wary. He's a little irritated because of the blood spilled on his floor. Obviously he wants to get rid of the red brands, but he's not too happy with taking the battle to his inn. He's very apprehensive. He's very apprehensive about caring for the two guys that you've captured, and suggests that you take him to the jail cells at the Town Master's Hall.
That's a good idea. Though the town master's not super cooperative.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
We could also tie them to a tree somewhere.
That's very nice of you, Ahlen.
Well, you guys. But first, I want to let them go.
Or tie them to the tree.
Well, people don't seem to want to let him go, so he thinks the next best option is tie them to a tree.
I'm fine with letting them go.
Oh.
It just seems like if they come back later, like, we're gonna have to kill them.
I'm fine with letting them go after we're done heading to the red brands.
Letting
them walk out the inn right now seems silly.
I'd be okay with letting the cooperative guy go, not the asshole.
Nah, he's a convert. He's fine. He's a changed man now.
I'm also fine with killing both of them and dumping them with the rest of the bodies. So.
You guys, 0 to 100. You guys, 0 to 100. No in between. Oh god, you guys are great. Oh.
All right, who has the strongest opinion? I don't care.
I mean, I realize the innkeeper's uncomfortable, but we just saved him from being shaken down. We're going to take care of the red brands as they've kind of asked. Seems like they could give a little help to us.
I mean, we're just gonna leave them there. I mean, what are they gonna do? Is Toblin gonna drag them out? Just leave them there.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. I mean, just to check on them to make sure they're not, trying to fiddle their way out.
No, I mean, like,
they don't have to do anything else.
We're not gonna drag them. If we don't drag them out, I really doubt he's gonna drag them out. We could just leave them there, and it'll be on his conscience if he checks them or not checks them.
Yeah, we'll just say if they get loose, they're probably gonna come down here and kill you. So maybe make sure they stay tied up.
Yeah.
Because we're leaving them in the room.
I say kill them and throw them in the burned out outhouse.
Damn,
dude. Chuff.
I'm telling you, 0 chill, you guys.
Yeah, let's just leave them.
Okay, let's do it.
Just leave them.
All right, so you're leaving him at the inn under the care of Toblin.
Yep.
If he cares to care.
If he wants to care of them.
Here's exactly what we say. We say, Toblin, we're leaving 2 of them up in the room, tied up. We're going to take care of the red brands. Hopefully those guys don't get out and come down here and deal with you.
You could check them. Make sure they're fine.
He looks very angry but doesn't say anything, realizing that he has no choice.
And pretty soon, maybe when the day is out, there will be no more red brands.
One can only hope.
I'm gonna drop a pair of gold coins in his till just for the trouble.
I walk out. Actually, I go get Archon, and then I walk out.
All right.
Hey, Archon, come down. We're ready to go. All right. I mean, I realize you can't see me moving my little icon, but I went out to where Archon was. I actually figured it.
Yeah, okay, I got you. You were up the stairs. The upstairs hasn't been done yet. I got you. Alright, so you guys are all heading out. Alright, so let's go back to the town. Alright, so I'm going to remove these guys. There we go.
And as everybody steps out of the inn door, I hand each person 1 copper, 2 silver, and 2 gold, which is your share of the party treasure at this point.
Sweet.
And for those of you who are a little late joining, everybody was granted 85 experience from last session. So feel free to add that to your character sheets.
How much gold do you say?
85.
No.
No, not.
Gold.
Oh, I'm sorry.
2
1,
gold.
2. Awesome, thanks.
All right. So, what is the? So you guys, I guess, are heading east along the road.
I assume we're trying to sneak up and find the patrol.
Yeah.
Which patrol?
Our sneaky person is Mikashi.
I don't think there's any good way to sneak up the path to the front door. I assume it's all open area.
Well, I don't think we're trying to get past the patrol. We're trying to find them and sneak up on them so that we can take them out.
Alright.
But we want your stealth to be better than theirs.
Which it probably will be. But I'm not... Like, so I'm going to be looking for the patrol?
Yeah,
What
'cause
do you
we
guys
don't-
want me
I
to
don't.
do?
I don't think we'll be able to sneak by. Or if we did, we don't want some group coming in behind us, right?
So what do we know about this patrol? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think we know jack shit about patrol.
We don't. We just know there's one out there.
It's somewhere in the city or in the town.
Nope.
Where
All
is
we
it?
got was they said there were patrols. They didn't tell us exactly where. I assume they're moving around.
Alright. I guess I can go do that. I don't know where you guys are going to be, though.
Yeah,
Being
Not
chased
far
down by
from
cops, apparently. Yeah, so, yeah, what do I need to do to search for patrols, Colonel?
So, are you guys are still at the inn, just at the front door there, or are you moving along the path?
I think we're all moving now. Time for talk is over. We're moving.
All right. So, what is your marching order? I guess you're in the front.
I would assume I'm far in the front since they want me to look for shit.
Okay. All right.
Well, 50 feet probably is fine.
All right. So roll a stealth check.
Okay. Let me get my shit rolled out of the way first. Okay, I'm feeling good now. And
I'm assuming you're gonna be somewhere like around there.
yeah, boy.
All right.
Around where?
Around where I just moved you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, and you rolled stealth 19.
I'm
Okay.
not a stealth dwarf.
Yeah. So as you roll stealth, you're kind of, let's say for argument's sake, you're kind of hidden in the bush here, just kind of behind the bushes, out of line of sight, and you see these guys here. Maybe. There we go. So you see these three guys here talking to each other. Looks like they're trying to organize something.
And the rest of the party see me?
Yeah. Well,
Am I too stealth for them?
Wait, I can see him?
Did you indicate what you were doing to the group? And where you would be?
I would assume so.
Alright, then yeah, they have a general idea of where you are. They can't see you right now, but they have a general idea where you are.
Okay. But if I go into the open road there, the red brands are definitely going to spot me. Or are they too far ahead?
You don't know.
Or do they look too occupied?
It would stand to reason that they would.
Mm-hmm. Can I look back and... Okay, so everyone's all spread out for some reason. Alright, I'll head back, and since Duradin's in front, let him know that I caught 3 red brands talking outside the Sleeping Giant.
Okay.
Oh, there's definitely a fight ahead of us if we go past there. You might want to think about avoiding that if we want to head straight to the manor, but I don't know if you guys are up for an immediate fight or not.
So the group gets the sense that you need to make a quick decision.
Yeah, we don't want them coming up behind us. I think we should take these guys out.
Yep, I'd vote for that.
All right. So I'll take off ahead again and try to sneak around to the south side.
Okay, move to where you want to go.
All right.
Keeping in mind that all of this stuff is flat.
Okay, so there's 0 cover.
Not
beyond that.
All the burned areas are they're to the ground.
Okay. So that's quite a bit of distance. How many feet are each square? Is
5.
Is the ruler set out? 5.
5 feet.
You can cover that in one turn easy.
Okay. But I don't think we get the element of surprise.
If you were stealth, you might be able to get the element of surprise. Nobody else would.
Do we need a distraction dwarf?
A distraction dwarf.
I'm gonna cast Mage
Or a
Armor on
distraction
myself when I get a
tiefling.
chance.
Okay.
I will totally play distraction dwarf while our 2 sneaky people do their business.
Sounds good to me.
Rirali, you gonna come with me?
Yeah.
Alright, so Ahlen, you've cast Mage Armor on yourself.
Come at me, you crown shits.
Did you say that to them?
No, but
Okay.
something similar, sure.
Alright.
I don't think they're German, so it doesn't work so well here.
So everybody's positioned themselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as Duradin says something, I start hitting my shield with one of my various weapons that I can't remember what I have.
Don't you have a scimitar?
I have a lot of things.
Alright, so you get their attention. Everybody roll initiative. Actually, no, let's not roll initiative yet. So that you get their attention and
You're looking for someone, you crimson shits.
Gross.
So this guy in the back says, "Oh, there you are." Crap. What was her name?
Also, crimson shits.
Grista. Grista said
The
that
name of my metal band.
Grista said you people were over at the inn. You've saved us some trouble.
Oh no, lad. There's been no trouble saved here today.
Alright, so they start moving forward.
I'm going to use my cantrip that's Awakened Mind, which allows me just to communicate. And I'm going to say it to Mikashi, who I can see. And so in his mind, he hears my voice.
Okay.
And I mentioned that if he sees either one of them run, I want you to go after them, and I'll run with you to back you up because we don't want any of them to make it back to the manor. And he can communicate back. You actually can talk right back to me with that.
I agree with this plan.
Okay.
All right, so they are kind of marching toward you, toward the group, with kind of ill will grins on their faces.
Weapons out?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to plant my feet dwarven style, raise my shield, and grip my hammer.
I do a very similar thing, but with
not
my
dwarven
rapier.
style.
Yeah, I do the tiefling. Rawr.
All right.
My shield and rapier.
All right, so these guys. So I'm assuming. So everybody's kind of hidden behind the buildings, right?
No, I'm dead now.
All right, so these guys are gonna charge up to this position here, and we're gonna roll initiative after I clear this. There we go.
What the fuck? God damn it.
All right.
Well, it's already in there anyway.
Oh, come on. 3.
One day you will top the initiative chart, Rirali. One day.
Who are we missing?
I rolled an 18, but you cleared it.
Okay, roll it. Just roll again, and I'll just change it. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, Mikashi. So they charge up to Duradin and Rirali, and the guy at the bottom just notices you, so you won't necessarily get a sneak attack because you're running at him, but he kind of sees you at the last minute. So go ahead.
Run up to the side of him and make a drawing / attack.
All right, that hits.
Yes. Oh, snap.
Boom. And I guess I should do something for my unarmed attack as well.
You get sneak attack too, right?
That's correct. Oh wait, no, you just said he noticed me because I dashed out.
If he's attacking this guy right here, doesn't he get a flanking bonus for me?
No, there's no flanking in 5th edition, but sneak attack is just extra damage when you attack somebody that's occupied by somebody within 5 feet, so that should work.
Yeah,
it's not about being hidden.
Okay, if that's how that works for rogues, then go ahead.
Yeah, it's sneak attack works as Duradin is there keeping him busy at the same time he's fighting, so he gets extra damage because he's within 5 feet.
Depends on what the DM wants the context to be.
Yeah, it looks like you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
All right. 1. Is it D6, right?
Yep.
There we go. Boom.
Oh, snap.
That's 15. Is he still up?
He is looking very, very bad.
And then I'm gonna judo chop him in his neck.
Okay.
D4 plus my dex mod thingy.
So that's a second attack. So the sneak attack is just extra damage?
The sneak attack is, the rogue ability, and then I'm making an unarmed strike with
so second
my martial arts ability. Yes.
Okay, I think you need to roll an attack on that.
Oh, right. D20 plus 9. Yeah.
And that hits. Okay, so it's a 6. Alright, so he's out. He goes, oh! So he's knocked unconscious from the judo chop. You heard something crack.
And then I dash off.
This kills the man.
Alright. Let's see. Duradin, you're up.
So what was that about avoiding trouble? And then I'm going to smash him in the side of the face with my hammer.
Alright. Alright, so as he runs up to you to try to rush you, he can't get his head out of the way in time, and you smash him upside the head with your hammer for 8. He's kind of knocked a little wobbly, but still standing.
Alright, that's me.
Alright. Archon.
I'm gonna move first.
Okay.
To there.
Alright.
And then I'll hit the one that Duradin just hit. I'll try to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
This shit is why I love Warlocks.
Alright, that misses.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Erod.
Alright, so I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on this middle guy.
Okay. And that misses. Do you want to make a movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move my guy up to there.
Okay. Alright, so you're behind Duradin, so you wouldn't be able to do anything from there. You'd have to move somewhere else to engage the other guys, right?
Okay. He's my shield.
Alright, Duradin, the dwarven meat shield. Alright. Red brands. Okay, so this guy at the top here, so he's rushing and he's got his eye on Rirali, so he's going to launch his attack.
Nope.
Neither of them?
Nope.
Alright, so he tries to take a swipe at you, glances off your shoulder, and then the other one just completely misses. He looks a little frustrated. The other guy has shaken his head a bit to get the cobwebs out, and he attacks Duradin.
First one misses, second one hits.
Alright.
Ow.
So he hits you for 8 on the second. And he's just gonna stand there. Alright. Rirali.
Oh shit, it's my turn? Awesome. I attack the guy who just attacked me. Or at least I try to, because it's me.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh,
I do hit him.
That hits.
Get wrecked. Oh shit, that's the wrong damage. Let's see, I'll roll that, and then I have to add something. It's plus 2. So plus 2 to that.
2. Oh, it's a 1d8 plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's 11. So that seems to have had quite an impact on him. He's still standing, but not looking too good. Alright, do you want to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Ahlen.
Alright, I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to attack Rirali's target with a Force Bolt.
Okay.
Pew pew.
And that misses.
And then I will move back here. Done.
Good lord.
All right.
He's ashamed.
Mikashi.
Alright. Up to the corner there. And we'll fling a kunai at the guy in front of Duradin.
And that hits. 4-7. All right.
I throw it straight in the middle of his back.
All right. You see him kind of half crumple from that. Obviously.
Oh wait, do I add sneak attack to that as well?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You're within 30 feet. Yep. He did.
He did.
Rip in peace.
All right. So it was a critical wound. He kind of dropped him to a knee, but he's gotten back up again. But he's bleeding out pretty profusely from the back.
Oh damn.
Now we'll watch silently.
All right. Duradin.
It's hammer time.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. And that hits.
Yeah, I'm going on the backswing for my hammer. I'm just going to bring it up on the side of the other side of his head.
All right. You wanted to describe that?
So I hit him with the first one. I kind of snapped his jaw to the side, and then as he kind of tries to get back up from Mikashi slinging a knife into his back, I'm just going to use the momentum of the return swing and just crunch right into his temple.
All right, and that crushes his skull. He's gone. All right. Archon.
Yeah, I'll try to hit Eldritch Blast with the last guy standing.
That hits.
It's gonna be
Oh yeah.
12 force damage.
Yeah, he's gone. All right. So they are all down.
Yeah, it wasn't very smart of him to take us on outnumbered.
Search the bodies.
All right.
Go up and pull my kunai out of his back.
So do we have any of those cure potions left?
I have a couple.
You think
Did
you
you
can let
care
me
for
have
one?
one of them?
I toss him one in my sack.
What's the healing on it?
The usual 2d4 plus 2.
That is not what I roll.
Nope.
All right, Archon. You get 4 gold, 12 silver, and 7 copper.
All right, I put that in party treasure.
All right.
If we're heading to the manor, we should make haste.
Yep.
Find anything good on their bodies?
Just the coins.
Maybe just stack their bodies up next to the sleeping giant and then move on.
Yep.
All right. So I'm assuming. Let me clear these guys out here.
You might need to stealth again, Mikashi.
All right. So you're moving them. Is that where you want them?
Yeah, I mean, they'd probably all be stacked on each other, but yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's good.
We will put them in lewd positions for the lulls.
All right. So you guys are heading toward the manor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's in? What's the marching order?
Probably me and Rirali up front with Mikashi playing scout up ahead.
And then, yeah, the rest of us behind them by maybe 5 feet.
Okay.
Is gate open?
All right. So Mikashi, roll stealth again.
I just
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, so so you guys make it up to the manor and you go inside.
Oh, all right.
Yay.
Roll an I guess Mikashi, roll an investigation check.
E14S7.
All right. So
there, like-
go ahead.
Is there a door or something? Or
Yeah, there's a front door.
Knock, knock. Ivan calling.
There's no answer.
What was I investigating?
I might have gone a little bit ahead of myself. I thought you'd already gone in.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said, that we're inside of the building.
Okay. So, all right. So it takes you the better part of about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, to finally locate a secret door that goes into the cellars.
Eesh.
okay. So Ahlen, go ahead.
I was just going to say it's about 1 o'clock.
Okay. Ahlen would like to summon his spider familiar and send it through any crack or opening in the door, and I can see through its eyes, so I can send it into scout for us.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me switch maps. All right. Okay, so essentially, what you're going to see is this.
Dun dun dun.
An eye monster?
No.
Oh no, that was the other entrance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't switch you over to the map. My apologies.
Am I the only one who can see this, or can everyone see this?
You're the only
I
one.
can't see shit.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
It looks like an empty room on that map with the cistern. Do I see anything interesting? I'm just going to tell them whatever I see.
Okay. All right. So,
What's the door made out of?
so does anybody? It's just it's a normal door.
Okay. Was it like hidden in one of the walls? Or was it in like a basement type level?
So this door that you see is like at the bottom of a stairway passage. So you've gone. So there's a hidden door at the top, and then there's a normal door at the bottom. So the
Okay.
normal door at the bottom is what the spider went through.
Okay.
Okay, and there's
an empty room beyond it. Apparently.
yeah, there's nothing I can see other than what I can see on the map here. Empty room, some barrels, pool of water.
All right. I'll head down the staircase and see if the door is locked or unlocked.
All right. It is unlocked.
I open the door quietly, if possible.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm confused. You're in the same room that the spider's in?
No, I'm in the staircase, the secret staircase.
Okay, so there's the door in front of you is at the bottom of the staircase. Is that the door you're opening? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So that's my confusion. I'm sorry. So you guys have not opened the door, the secret door that you found. The spider has gone through the secret door, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the spider went down the stairs and went through the second door.
Okay.
So the spider didn't see anything in the stairway.
All right, I open the secret door then, I guess.
Okay.
And then there's the stairwell, right? It goes down, I assume.
Yep.
And then I'll go down the stairwell and quietly open the door at the bottom of it.
Okay. All right, so you open that.
So can I ask, what am I looking at? Is this a door here?
So
Or an
that
opening?
is like it's a door, but it's like a, yeah, it's a door.
And this is a door over here?
Yes.
And those are the only two doors?
Those are the only two doors. Yeah, you can see only two
And they're
doors.
both closed.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you guys can come on in, I think.
All right, does everybody come down?
I'll
Yeah.
send.
All right, if somebody does not want to come down, let me know. I'm going to move everybody down.
Alright. This is the door right here, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Should we have the map, right? Let's look at the.
Yep. So you see two
Yeah,
doors. You see the cistern. So basically, the way that the path works, and I wasn't able to show this, but basically, when you come out of the door, it kind of goes down like this. So it's down, down, down. So you're above.
Mm-hmm. And then you can go under that to another way.
What are these?
Yes, I'll start checking the barrels.
Yeah. Good idea.
If there's anything of note being kept inside of them.
Let's see.
I'll check the other side of the barrels.
Okay, roll. Both of you roll a perception check.
Nice.
Super perception.
All right. Okay, so what you find in the barrels is just basically provisions and stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary, just like food and supplies. Ahlen, what you notice is that there's something odd with this wall.
Ooh. I will take a closer look. Anyone want to help me?
Yeah, I'll come up there and take a look at it. Is it stonework?
It is, yeah, the walls are stone.
If he's looking for something, then I think I get a bonus for stonework.
Okay.
No, over on Ahlen's side.
Yeah,
So you might have Duradin make the roll, but have Ahlen help him so he gets advantage.
Sure.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Alright, let me... Whatever I make... Oh, it's apparently only history. That's odd.
I have pretty decent perception. Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
I do not. Well, that's with advantage of 19, yeah.
All right. So you kind of examine the stone wall, and it doesn't look like a solid wall. I mean, it's solid, but you notice that on the edges there's like a very, very almost imperceptible gap, and you can see that on closer inspection there appears to be some iron hinges that are kind of hidden in the crack that most people would not be able to see.
Alright, I'm gonna look around for some sort of a switch or any kind of bit of stonework that looks like it sticks out. Or it might be raised slightly, etc.
Alright.
Do I need to do another perception?
Yeah. Alright, you see kind of on the bottom corner of the wall, there's appears to be part of the stonework just doesn't look right, and it kind of gives when you push on it.
And we'll go ahead and push down on it.
Right.
Maybe. Okay, if you want. I was thinking it looks like on the hand-drawn map that's going to open up into the eyeball monster room. So maybe we might want to save that until we kind of clear this area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Then, does anyone have anything we can make a mark on the wall to show us where the switch is again?
I'm not sure how well my
Explorer's pack have chalk?
I have ink and I have ink.
yeah, that's all I got.
I think we'll find it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just let it go then, and we'll go clear out whatever we need to clear out before we go pop in here.
So
Or
Duradin, you know, and Ahlen, you're there. Now that you've seen it and you know where it is, you know it's not something you'll forget.
Cool.
all right, so I'm gonna check to see if this door is locked or unlocked.
Okay. It is unlocked.
Okay.
Should I send a spider in there?
Yes.
All right, I will send spider in there.
Okay. So, how long does that spider last, by the way? Is that like a cantrip or something?
Forever. It's
Forever.
my familiar. Yeah,
Okay.
I can like make it go away, or it can disappear and be summoned on demand.
Okay. All right. So the spider walks under the door, and it appears to be a storeroom pressed into service as living quarters. There's 2 double bunks against the wall closest to the door, and barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber, and you see 3 red brands in there. Yeah, I'll put you in there just so you can see what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, it's very, very cramped in there with the 3 red brands. Are they like sleeping or?
They're resting.
Okay. All right. I'll tell the other guys that's what's up in there. It's a small room, bunch of crates, 3 red brands, close quarters combat.
They're resting as in they're unconscious,
seem-
or like.
I took it to mean they're kind of just loafing about.
Okay.
It's daytime, so probably not sleeping.
So they'll probably definitely notice if the door opens.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll move along then.
What if we maybe draw them into this room with like a very subtle noise or something? And then we're in a bigger room?
It's not a bad idea.
Okay.
And then just throw shit at them.
Or we throw the door open and just charge right in. And just hit them like fast and loud.
Well, it's kind of like
fast and loud.
It's a narrow entrance. Like it'll be one person, and then you could get blocked up.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to fit in there.
It's like a hallway. Then it's just 5 feet.
Yeah, there's like a
wide.
small hallway, and then it opens up into a very small room. So if like the 3 lined up right in front of that hallway, it'd be.
Well,
lovely.
we could still shoot them. We don't block each other's firing. We only block if somebody's going to try to stop in the square we're in.
Yeah, as long as Duradin wants to stand there and take 3 attacks.
Well, just one, right? Because they can't. Can they all 3 hit him at once?
Yeah, the way it's laid out, well, it depends on how it works out. But it's possible that he could go in there and he could have, like, stuck in a 5-foot width hallway, and then it opens up immediately after that. And so if they line up across from him there, 2 could attack him at an angle and 1 could attack him.
I mean, if I'm gonna be frontline tanking, at least I'll be casting my armor on myself.
Yeah, I say we like just throw a barrel in the cistern or something, just create a little ruckus and see if any come out.
Sure.
Unless you want to go charging in, Duradin, if that's how you want to do it.
I would recommend not doing that.
Yeah, that seems a little suicidal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking we should just avoid it altogether.
It'd be nice if we could take him out quietly. How noisy is it around here?
Around here?
Yeah, well, does it seem like... I mean, is it quiet? Is it like deathly quiet? Like if someone screams, the whole floor will hear it?
Well, I mean, there's doors, so I mean that would, and the walls. But I mean, it's all stonework. It's like thick stone.
Wait, was there a way out of that room?
Yeah.
Out of
Oh,
we
no,
have to go
the
through.
little room? No. This is the only way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't want them hearing something else we get in a fight with and come running.
Unless we can find a way to block up the door.
The barrels.
But the trick is there's two entrances to this room other than that one, if there's that secret door. So if we go one way, people could come from the other way. And then they'll see the barrels or whatever we've done and maybe unblock it.
Yeah, I'm saying if we know they're there and there's three of them, my vote is to take them out now instead of them coming later.
That's my vote too, preferably silently, or as quietly as we can.
Alright, then if we're going to set up an ambush, I'll head over to the opposite side.
All right. So how are you going to draw them out? It sounds like that's what you're doing, right?
Somebody was going to throw
Or
a
are you
barrel
gonna-
in the cistern.
Why don't we have Rirali sing?
I think Rirali's having some PC issues.
Rirali is
Oh, she's
sitting up
back.
another-
The character, not the player.
Why would I for?
I don't know. I would just think, maybe they would hear a woman's voice and they might come to investigate versus they would automatically assume they're not in danger because they obviously are chauvinistic. Whereas if the dwarf just starts spouting off, that might put them on edge.
We just make a random noise, bang on something.
I think he's counting on the fact that they'll be a little bit less worried. Though I'd find that creepy if I just heard a random woman's voice.
Yeah, I would too. Let's not be sexist.
Well,
I'm
they
not.
are.
We think they are. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
are.
What? You're assuming things about these red brands. Maybe they're decent people with progressive attitudes.
They were, because they're going to be dead in about 3 rounds.
They totally were assholes, though. The ones that have attacked us.
All right, so what do
Just
you
like
got?
I like the picture in my head of just a very quiet, ghostly, like singing sound that they would barely hear, so they might think, "Do you hear that?" And then maybe come and investigate, but not necessarily, "Hey, let's bang around down here." And now they think there's 6 adventurers down here.
Sure, I don't think it's important. However we want to do it. Whoever wants to make the first noise, do it.
Sure, I do that.
If you're gonna
I can't
sing,
roll
you
anything.
gotta
but I'll do
sing.
Roll a performance check.
No, sing for us.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a performance check.
I can't. I'm not in the game yet.
Oh, all right. Do you want me to roll it for you?
Sure, go for it.
Erod's kind of a girl too. He could do it.
He's as pretty as one.
Performance.
Whoever has a high-pitched voice, it'll work. Just pretend you're being.
So, without any warm-up, Rirali starts singing, and it is like the worst cacophony you have ever heard. Voice cracking, screeching.
I appreciate it, Colonel. Appreciate
You
it.
rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. So, a red brand comes out of the door, just kind of slowly, with a weird look on his face, like, what the hell is that noise? And,
Mission accomplished.
Roll initiative.
Is it possible to see now that door's open what's there? Because I can't actually see past.
Yes, I can do that. There you go. Actually,
Perfect.
let me open this one too.
Do we get a jump on him or no?
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I was
nobody. There's
to
nobody near
spring.
them. Yeah, I mean,
Well, we can shoot him.
Yeah, that's what I figured what we were gonna do.
Yeah, well, we should have said we were going to prepare an action or something then if we wanted to.
All right, so I will give this once. who was gonna fire something a missile at him?
Ahlen was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna throw.
Yeah, I was gonna fire a
deny him.
spell.
All right, so you're only gonna get the first guy. So the three of you who are gonna shoot something, go ahead and roll.
I would figure one of you two go for the guy behind the first guy,
You're
since
not-
I'm also right there.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hit him. Because as soon as he opens the door, you're opening fire. So, Ahlen, you hit. Archon, you hit. So Ahlen hits for 7.
Can I throw an axe?
You sure?
I mean, that was the point. We were gonna spring the attack when the door opened.
Archon hits for 11. All right, so the first guy gets hit, and as he sees Archon, well, he doesn't see Archon, but before he's able to crumple to the ground, he says, "Back!" And he's gone. All right, roll initiative. Hold on.
All right, there we go.
Dang it! I will do this one of these days. Clear it before I tell you to do that. All right. Now you can roll.
There I am.
You're in, Rirali?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Snap.
Awesome, guys.
All right, so let's sort
I
that
told
out.
you that one day you would top those charts. I believed in you.
Maybe
All
I should
right.
just use this computer.
All right, so this guy's down, and you see now the guy behind him. Go ahead, your attack.
So hard to do with one screen. I don't know how you guys do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I will not get to them, right? Well, I never moved. Can I move now?
Well, I only put you there because, I mean, there was nowhere for retreat. You assume that you're down here.
Okay. So that's the same thing then. 5, 10, 15.
Well, if you were up there, it would have been much, much more because you would have had to go down the stairs or make an athletics check.
Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah, I'm on some
Hey.
stairs, so I don't know if that matters. I'm on some stairs right there.
No, you're good. You can move yourself down to the flat there.
And the guy. That guy's dead.
You can go one more square if you want.
Yeah, get on top of him.
Yeah, I'll let you go there. Yeah.
Awesome. So I attack this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Oh god. Pull up the thing again. Pull it up. Man, I hope none of you guys play with one screen because this is awful. And then I attack him with my rapier.
Try GMing with one screen.
Yeah, it's tough. So you hit him for 8, and you miss.
There we go. That is it. That is what I do.
Your odds bragging. All right, Archon.
I am going to... I have thaumaturgy. Let me click it because I have a question. If you'll let me do something.
Okay.
Once I find it. So this is thaumaturgy.
Mm-hmm.
It's an action. But I think what I want to do, there's a... one of them is I can instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. So I'm thinking what I want to do is hold my action, and if I see one of them try to shut the door, then I would trigger my thaumaturgy to slam the door open, not allowing them to shut it.
Okay.
So as they start to move it, and that I wouldn't be able to attack, but I'd be waiting to make sure they can't shut that door.
Okay.
So if I can do that, that's what I will do, and I will stay here.
Alrighty. Duradin.
Alright, the one that Rirali just engaged, I'm going to attempt to hit with a Sacred Flame. I'm going to say something in Dwarvish, wiggle my fingers, and hopefully boom.
So this is a dexterity save.
DC 14, not very high, but whatever.
Alright.
So you just click,
So
I think,
that would
dexterity,
be
on their sheet.
dexterity plus their bonus, right?
I think, yeah, I think it'll add it in if you...
Yeah. So that is an 11.
That is not a pass.
Alright. So you hit him for 7, right? Alright, so he's down. Okay. He's hanging in there. Are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright. So, Red Brands, so the guy in the back retreats further into the room. And the guy in front, he takes a step back and tries to slam. Actually, no. Yeah, what he does is a disengage, and then he takes a step back and tries to slam the door shut.
Yeah, and I'll just cast my thaumaturgy. So as he's moving it, I use the thaumaturgy to slam it open before he can get it shut.
All right. So as it slams back open, he just barely gets his hand away before it slams back into the stone wall. He looks a little confused, a little apprehensive.
That's not how doors work at all.
And he's going to just wait. He's staring Rirali down. Actually, yeah, it's too late. I've already moved that guy. All right, so Ahlen.
Well played, Archon.
But also, while we're going, I think we can talk at any time, right? There's no
Talking is
only
free
talk
action.
on your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk, but it's going to be brief. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 seconds. I mentioned to Alan as he comes up behind me, maybe send your spider up the stairs to make sure nobody comes down behind us.
I'll explain why I can't do that later.
Okay, good idea.
All right, so I will cast a Force Bolt at this guy.
At this guy in the front?
Yep,
Okay, that hits.
pathetic.
All right. So he kind of recoils from the force bolt, hits him square in the chest, and he's just kind of and he's starting to sweat.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Mikashi.
Is Rirali able to see what it looks like in the room?
Yes, she should be. Well, she can see what she can see from where her vantage point is.
She can't see the whole room?
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go running in there.
I mean, she does see that the two red brands are like right in front of her. One guy's behind the other guy.
It's not a large room. Very small.
Yeah, but there was supposedly another exit in there, right?
No, there wasn't another exit in this room.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Just a small room, cramped. Bunch of shit inside of it.
One. And then I'll up over the water here.
Into the cistern.
Boop, boop, boop. I do a water walk, do a little ninja water walk, and toss
You know what a
kunai.
cistern is, right?
Yeah, I know. That'll take up all my movement to go around it.
All right, roll a. Actually, hold on. Let me check something here.
See how high it is. Like, I've never actually seen a cistern in person before, so I don't know what the fuck that is.
Roll a perception check.
It's like for rainwater, like for reservoir water. Ocean. I don't perceive shit. Actually, I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right.
Damn.
Bold move.
All right. So as you're walking across, so the cistern has some water coming out of the wall, up kind of halfway up the wall. It looks like it's just collecting water from above ground, and it's pooling it into this pool. And as you kind of make some, you're walking across the water, you notice that it is about, so the wall of the cistern is about 2 feet higher than the surrounding floor, and the water is about 10 feet deep. And you
So I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to jump across instead of walking across.
Yeah. So it's about 10 feet deep. You do see a rope submerged in the cistern with something attached to the end of it.
Yeah. But so I see this as I'm in there.
As you're assessing the cistern to see if you can walk across it, yeah.
Oh, okay. And I see a rope submerged attached to something in there. Yeah, I doubt I'll want to concern myself with that right about now. So I will do a little doodle loop, jump over it. Fuck!
So you take a jump across, and you
Flash.
You fall a little bit short. You catch your foot on the wall here, and don't make it quite all the way across. You do save yourself from smacking your head into the side of the cistern wall, though. But you are kind of hanging on the edge there. It'll take you an action to get out.
All right, now I will take my action to get out then.
Okay. All right. Erod.
Duradin trying not to laugh as his friend.
I just hear a large splash behind me. When I turn back, I just see it like a soaked Mikashi.
Archon does a slow clap.
So Erod walks over here while he chuckles and does the thing. Shoots the ray of frost at the first guy here.
Okay. 10, that misses.
Poop.
Any other thing you're doing?
I'm gonna sulk back over here.
Okay. All right, Rirali.
I move into the space I can, I guess, to there, and I attack the guy in front of me again.
Okay.
At least I try to, because
Yep,
again,
that hits.
Oh, sweet, awesome! So exciting when I actually do hit, guys. Oh shit!
Oh, all right. So,
Rip.
roll a strength check.
Okay, that's just which one is check? A strength check. So just on strength.
Just strength. Yep. All right. So so you run the first guy through with your rapier, just right through the chest, and with your momentum, you push into the guy behind you, and your blade is strong enough to get through both. So the first guy falls limp on your blade, and as you push through, the guy behind you has nowhere to go, and he takes 7 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. I retract my blade, and as his friend falls off of it, I just grin at him.
Alright, so I'm going to put you here. He's going to crumple at your feet. Alright. Archon.
Yep, I think just Eldritch Blast. I don't think we need to overdo anything here.
Okay. That hits. For 4.
Yeah, just 4.
All right. So he's not doing too good. He's obviously bleeding from the chest. And he's kind of in the process of trying to keep himself upright. Duradin.
Alright, could Rirali or damn, Mikashi's in my way too. Could they get out of the way if I were to go charging for this last guy?
I think because they're allies, you are allowed to cross through their space without impediment, as long as you do not end in their space. So if you're charging, yes, you can do that.
Is Bull Rush still a thing?
I think there's feats, but you probably don't have that.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit him with some more fire.
Okay. Oh crap! You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, don't waste anything. It's only one guy left.
These are cantrips. I have
Okay.
all the cantrips. Cantrips for days.
Okay.
I hate all these icons up at the top. I keep clicking on my browser bar. Clicking off the page. Alright. So, Duradin, you are hit dexterity save. Okay. So, let me run dexterity.
Nope.
Nope. Alright. It's for 6. Alright, so he goes down as well. Do you want to describe that, or...?
Yeah, Duradin's gonna hold up his holy symbol and chant, and then just call down the fire upon this guy. This white, hot, sacred flame just explodes into his face.
Nice. Alright. Okay, so all 3 of the red bands are taken down, and I think this is a good place for us to take a break. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.
Cool.